Lancaster. I'm a senior. I'm studying fashion merchandising with minors in business and Italian studies, and I studied abroad in Florence fall of 2019. Being able to live there for 4 months was really interesting. I liked that I did the fall program because you really got to kind of like immerse yourself in it versus doing a shorter program. I enjoyed just being able to like travel and take my classes there and walk around Italy every day. It was really exciting. Being able to just walk around and kind of dive into like how people live and what their houses look like, and just kind of that everyday experience I think was the greatest. Class trips to other places were really interesting, like London and Paris, to get that experience of going to other places as well. But I really think it was kind of that day-to-day of like going to the grocery store and walking around and just kind of being there for a long period of time, I think makes a huge difference in that. And I took personal trips to Ireland, Greece, and I did some traveling just in Italy to Amalfi Coast, a few of the smaller cities that were like a quick train ride, so like Pisa and a couple other places that were nearby. I really liked that there were some class trips because that made it possible to easily travel to larger places like Paris and London. It was really interesting that we had what seemed like a packed schedule, but then we'd have like afternoons and evenings sometimes free to ourselves. So we were usually centrally located, which was really great. We could just get on the train there and go wherever we want for dinner or to shop or to walk around. But then the experiences through class were really interesting, and going to like trade shows and different museum exhibits that I think not everybody would think of to go to themselves or even be able to. So that was really great because they found like excellent museum exhibits that were centered on fashion, but then we could also roam around the museum and look at other things, which was really great to have some structure but also a lot of freedom on those trips. My Italian studies minor is actually because I went to Italy.
Okay.
I decided to add that afterwards. It just kind of worked out with what courses I was already taking and what I was taking there. I chose Italy again because of the length of it and just the fact that we have our own campus, so it felt like an easy transition because your schoolwork really wasn't changing much. So it seemed like a simple solution for schoolwork because I think like in Paris you go to a different school for your time there, so I think that makes a huge difference, that I felt comfortable with my schoolwork with everything else being kind of an unknown. The highlight of my life is my friends and I went to Santorini for a weekend, a long weekend, and we rented ATVs and drove them around the island, and that was the most amazing day of my life.